Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 most inspiring quotes from Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States. A man of action, a man of conviction. Known for his leadership, resilience, and progressive ideals, Roosevelt's words continue to motivate and inspire us today. His life, a testament to the power of embracing challenges, of pushing boundaries, of believing in the potential of the human spirit. In a world often shrouded in cynicism, his words stand as beacons of hope, urging us to strive for a better tomorrow. Join us as we delve into the profound insights of this remarkable leader and discover how his words, spoken over a century ago, still resonate with profound relevance in our modern world. Do what you can, with what you have, where you are. Simple words, yet profound in their implications. Roosevelt, a man who knew the weight of responsibility, reminds us that action is not the sole domain of the privileged or the powerful. It is a call available to each and every one of us. It's a call to resourcefulness, to ingenuity, to look around at our present circumstances, not with despair at what we lack, but with the discerning eyes of an inventor, a creator. What tools, however humble, lay at our disposal? What strengths, however hidden, reside within? It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena. Roosevelt's words, a timeless ode to courage and daring, a challenge hurled into the face of complacency, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood. He paints a vivid picture, doesn't he? This is not the sanitized heroism of legends, but the raw, gritty reality of those who dare to strive, to build, to create, to risk failure, to embrace the possibility of falling short again and again. For in those falls, in that dust and sweat, lies the true measure of our mettle. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Spoken at a time of national crisis during the depths of the Great Depression, these words became a beacon of hope for a nation paralyzed by uncertainty. Roosevelt understood the insidious nature of fear, its power to cripple, to divide, to hold us captive to our anxieties. But he also knew this, that fear, like any adversary, thrives in the shadows. Expose it to the light of action, of courage, of collective determination, and its power wanes. This is not to say that fear is ever truly vanquished, but rather that it is in the act of confronting our fears that we discover the true measure of our strength. Chapter 4. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Such a simple statement, yet how often do we underestimate the power of our own belief? Roosevelt, a man who achieved greatness in countless arenas, understood that true success begins not with external circumstances, but with an internal fire, a conviction that we possess the capacity to achieve what we set our minds to. For belief is the seed from which all great endeavors grow. It is the fuel that propels us forward when obstacles arise, the inner voice that whispers keep going when doubt threatens to consume us. To believe is to take that first crucial step on the path toward achieving our dreams. Chapter 5. Stars and Ground. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. A call for balance, for pragmatism in the pursuit of our aspirations. Roosevelt, ever the pragmatist, reminds us that, while it is essential to dream big, to set our sights on lofty goals, it is equally important to remain grounded, to approach our endeavors with a healthy dose of realism. For true progress, meaningful achievement rarely occurs in giant leaps. It is often the result of countless small steps taken with diligence and determination. Keep your gaze fixed on the horizon, but don't forget to tend to the path beneath your feet. Chapter 6. Dare Mighty Things. Far better it is to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs even though checkered by failure, than to rank with those timid spirits who neither enjoy much nor suffer much, because they live in the gray twilight that knows not victory nor defeat. Roosevelt's words, a resounding call to embrace a life of purpose, of passion, of striving for something greater than ourselves. He challenges us to step outside the confines of our comfort zones, to embrace risk, to dare to chase after our dreams even in the face of potential failure. For it is in those moments of daring, of pushing our limits, that we truly come alive. I am a part of all that I have met. In this simple yet profound statement, Roosevelt acknowledges the interconnectedness of human experience. He recognizes that we are not isolated beings but rather products of the countless interactions and experiences that shape our lives. Every encounter, every conversation, every book we read, every landscape we behold, leaves its mark on the tapestry of our being. We carry within us the echoes of those who came before us, and our actions, however small, have the power to ripple outwards, influencing the lives of those around us. Chapter 8. In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The next best thing is the wrong thing. The worst thing you can do is nothing. Roosevelt, a man of action, understood that indecision, that paralysis in the face of uncertainty, can be more detrimental than making the wrong choice. He reminds us that life is not a game of perfect moves, that there will be times when we make mistakes, when we stumble and fall. But even in those missteps, there is value, for they offer us the opportunity to learn, to grow, to course correct. The true danger lies in allowing fear to paralyze us, in forfeiting our agency to the whims of circumstance. Chapter 9. A thorough knowledge of the Bible is worth more than a college education. Now, this statement might seem out of place in our modern world, but bear with me. Roosevelt, a man of deep faith, believed in the power of the Bible to impart not just religious instruction but also timeless moral and ethical principles. He saw in its pages stories of courage, of resilience, of compassion, of the struggle between right and wrong, stories that have resonated across cultures and centuries. While we may not all share Roosevelt's religious convictions, there is wisdom to be gleaned from his belief in the power of literature, of stories, to shape our understanding of the world and our place within it. Chapter 10. There is no value in life except what you choose to place upon it, and no happiness in any place except what you bring to it yourself. In these words, Roosevelt reminds us that we are not merely passive recipients of life's circumstances, but active participants in shaping our own experiences. He challenges us to cultivate an attitude of gratitude, to find joy in the everyday moments, to approach our lives with a sense of purpose and intention. For true happiness, lasting fulfillment, is not something that can be found in external possessions or achievements, but rather, it is a state of being, a perspective that we choose to cultivate within ourselves. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wisdom of Theodore Roosevelt. His words, spoken over a century ago, still resonate with remarkable relevance in our modern world. Let his words inspire you to take action, to believe in yourself, and to strive for greatness in all that you do. For the legacy of Theodore Roosevelt lies not just in his accomplishments as a leader, but in the enduring power of his words to ignite the flames of courage, of compassion, and of unwavering optimism within us all. May we all find within ourselves that same indomitable spirit, that same unwavering belief in the potential of the human spirit to create a world worthy of his vision.